Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Mahjong Soul. I'm going to dive right into our 4-player East. We did 3 recordings on Wednesday, and that's about all we could handle. It is currently Saturday, so you can see there's a few more people on, even though it's like primetime America. See what we can get. Probably should have done like a warm-up match. I'm not really feeling it right now, but we'll see how it goes. 3, 4, 4, 5, 7, 7, 4, 5, 7, and 4, 6, 8. I really like the starting hand. Let me finish off this 7. And then I believe the 4. We're now Isha and 10. Looking for 5, looking for 7 in the bamboos. Well, it's on a 7 west double pair weight. West is not our wind, so we can't open. And it also wouldn't give us any value. Probably don't want to go Rishi with it, but I would have to. Do the 3. The best case scenario would be if we drew the 7 or the west before going Rishi. There's also a world where I cut the 7. I'm gonna stick with what I got. We'll try it. Fingers crossed that the last west is actually in the wall, and that we don't have to wait too long for it. We also Suji trapped the 7 with our 4, but people have safer tiles they can play. Also, if we had waited, we could have dropped our 3-mon for the 6, assuming we could have drawn it and gone for Sanshoku instead. If we had Chi'd the 6, we would have had to find a tile to discard. Someone's being real safe. Player to the left looks like they're pushing a bit. The 4 was guaranteed safe. The 6 was a bit of a gamble. The 7 is Suji on the 4 bamboo. We dropped our 8. All the 9s are gone. Double 7, were they just unlucky and drew it twice? 8, we're getting closer.
Pon.
Clearing out those high characters. The 8s are pwned, the 7s are now Kabe and Suji'd. And there's the west. It's only going to be like 1,000, 2,000 points maybe. 2,000 with the Dora. We did not hit Ura, so that's all it is. 26 because of the Fu. It is what it is. 7, 8, 9 filled in already. I've got a pair of greens, so we'll take a fast Yaku high. 5 pin is Dora. That is not their win to the right, so something's going on there. We have a pair in the 8, so cut the north, cut the 9. See if we get something double-sided near our floaters here. I'll cut the 2 right away. I think the 4, 5, 6 is pretty solid. I don't think we need to play with that at all. Kenzu half flush to the right, maybe? Maybe they got lucky and started with a bunch of 5s. You want it? No. Maybe they have another pair of dragons. I'll do the 9 now. If we pick up the 7, we can still cut the 8. If we pick up the 2, we can cut the 3-6. Yeah. I can even cut the 3-6 now, right? Looking for a 2-5-8. After poning the greens. I like that. But I chi 2-5-8. That's an interesting question. Chi? No. Didn't want to reveal his hand, perhaps? You got it? Anyways. Furry 10. Oh, the fucking 2. Let's cut the 8s then, and we'll pair up this south here. Dang man, that backfired hard. We'll get out of the way of the Ricci. The 5 went through. I'll push on an 8 if I can get the greens. I guess I'll just push on the 8 anyways. Moving towards pairing the 5s, which is a little silly, but it'll work. The 5 is safe. I thought it was. It was cheated by the player to my left. If you're brand new to Mahjong, that tile is still in the opponent's discard, even though it got pulled out for the set. So, for all intents and purposes, he is still Furitan on the 5. Even though the tile got stolen, air quotes. Whites are safe. 5 might not be safe to the left, though. That's something worth considering. 9 is probably safer on the table. Looks like a Tanya out to the left. Tanya is now online. Here's in 5. Yep. Ricci Pinfu. Alright. A couple of pairs. I don't think I'm going to go for anything pair related though, but I do have a Doro. It is a 9. Bones? Let me cut my floater first, and we'll think. Oi toy. I think it's a silly idea, but we could call it down. And then we'd be on the most obvious pair weight ever. So what else is our options? 4-5, 4-6-6. The 9 is floating, and then I have a white and a green that are floating. So sequence pone, that filled in. I cut the white. Maybe a terminal sequence on the 9? Are we up on a draw an 8 or a 7? If I draw the 6 pin, what do I do? Dora is safe against that player, so I'll throw it. No longer have to worry about going the 7 to the 8. Push on the red dragon. Wouldn't need to go Ricci if that was the case. Sumo keeps everyone even because I was dealer. It was 4-7 in the Pinzu, and he already had the reds, if I didn't need them. He also got the better side for the Sanshoku. So Riichi Sanshoku chance on his dealership within the first row. Guys having a pretty lucky night. We're Ishan 10, are we? No. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I've got a 7, 9, 9 with the 7 being Dora. And I've got 2s and 8s as my double pair. So I need to cut the 9 and the 4. Still. Nines are not going to be a pawn anymore. Should I force them into a pair? Or not a pair, a sequence. Yeah, I think I will. Cut the 4 for Senpai. I need an 8 pin, who's still alive. And I need 5, 8 in the characters. There we go. All the 9 pins are gone, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. But the 8s are right next to the Dora, so it would be very risky for someone to play it. If I could get a 5 pin discarded, that would make me feel really good. I've got a lot of dots in my discards, but that doesn't mean anything after the Riichi. Say 1 and 7 are safe in the dots. Nine, 6. Characters are looking pretty safe aside from the 2, 5, 8. Rip. 8 pin, please. They might be playing dots, so they'll either sumo our tile or give it to us. 6 makes it through, 9 is guaranteed safe. Ah, not the 7. The 7 makes it through though. Whew. 2, and that's a Roan. Unfortunate. Never mind. There's just a hesitation on it. Perhaps could be cheat over here. Not the 3. The 3 on the 6. It's Suji. I don't call cons. Not when there's another Riichi that can benefit from it. Yeah, let's go! It was the right play! Or is it? Because now that I think about it, my extra draw would come from the dead wall. It doesn't actually shift the turn order for a closed con, right? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Looking for a 3. Looking for a pair. I've got 2 pairs. The 7 is interesting. It would let me cut the 1. Go for like a Tanyao. I don't think that's the way this hand is going. We might be able to open for an Itsu if we can get a little bit more luck. I would need the 9. And then I want to chi d8 before I do anything else. 1, 2, 3 filled in. So I'll cut my 7. Eats is going to be tough with 2 of the 9s gone, but it is always a possibility. And I can also draw something in the characters, cut the 7, 9, turn this inside weight into something double-sided maybe. Maybe I draw the 3 the 3 of bamboo. And then I'll have a 1, 4, 7 pair weight. There's my Itsu. I could pwn something crazy like a 2 bamboo and wait on the 9 of characters. But I think that'd be psycho. I'm gonna cut my 7s to keep that 3 bamboo possibility alive. And the 1, 4, 7 pair weight, I think would be kind of sick. That is the Itsu though, so I will take that for Tenpai. We now win on 1 bamboo or 2 bamboo. 2 bamboo is safe to the Riichi. We threw Tenpai away to dodge the Riichi. Itsudora too might have been worth pushing. Ace is safe. This 8 was before the Riichi. Was that 8 before the Riichi? I'll try the 5. Alright, 5 makes it through. We're Tenpai again for 5 pin, which is safe to the Riichi once again. 8 is safe. We fell out of Tenpai, back into it. The 6 of dots was safe though. Do I trust the 6? The 3 was after the Riichi. The 9 is on the board. Awesome. Nobody did 1, 4, 7. I did the 1s, I did the 7s. Let's try the 4. Ugh. Quite the hell wait. But our hand was equivalent. We had Itsudora 2. 3 Han versus 3 Han. If they hadn't hit Uradora, we would have been fine. 5 pair of 8s. 3, 7, 2, 5, 5, 8, 9. I got green and red. Maybe floater 1 should have gone first. If I can win a hand, I go again. I'd like to get back into second. Just upgrading my blocks slowly. That one filled in. I start to cut my honors. I don't think the Mahjong Soul bot likes keeping these terminal weights over like loose honors. But I like to have the potential for a block forming rather than no potential. 2 on the 5s. Fortunate. 1s are almost completely gone. So this is almost a terminal weight as well. Okay. Got a 5 on my 7. 8 and 5s are my pairs. I can cut the 9 and chase a Tanya. See the 4 here. Then I have 2 pawns I can call. That's an inside weight on the 6. There's all the ones gone. I think I'm gonna open for Tanya now. Okay, the 8s are pwned. We are Ishan 10. I need the 4 bamboo and the 6 of characters. I don't want to call pwned anymore. I have my pair. Greens are going to be safe later. 9, 8. 8 was safe to the left. That's my 4 I need. That's the 6 I need. That's breaking both Ipatsus with a safe tile. Unfortunate. Wow. Stealing second place decisively. Wasn't anywhere close to taking first with that one. Well, that's how the game goes. I would have done the same. Let's hit that log review, see what the AI thinks. I wasn't really thinking about what the AI would have wanted during that game, so probably will not be very highly scored, but we'll see. Yeah, only a B. That's not surprising. Where did we do the worst? Playing into the Mangan. Unsurprising. What did you want me to do instead? Oh no, that wasn't the playing in. Dealing into that one would have absolutely killed me though. Here's my dealing. Right, we got a B on this one. There comes the Ricci. It did want the 2. It did want the bird. Yeah, so we defended perfectly. The 4 bamboo, it really did not want me to discard that. It doesn't know that it's the deal-in tile. Actually, all 3 of these are very highly rated. Basically, I didn't have any save tiles. I'm surprised it's not suggesting the 1. I think the 1 is very safe to the 4. But yeah, 6 was its first pick. 6 of characters was its second pick. Although that would break my tempi. The 4 was its last pick, and that was also the roan tile. This guy was ready for 3s and 8s in Tanya. This guy hadn't formed anything yet. Perhaps he was defending. 6 of dots. So that came out over here, so it's Genbutsu. So this is guaranteed safe. It wants me to just throw the hand away. I still think that Itsudora 2 is worth fighting for. MAKA disagrees. And again, if they hadn't hit that Ura, it wouldn't have hurt nearly as much. So lucky hand to them. Anything else worth looking at? Not really. Even the one I won, it only gave me a B+4. Did I have one better? What did you want me to do? You want me to throw the West right away? You still want me to throw the West right away? You don't think West 7 is a good double pair? I did get the second best pick, breaking the 4s apart. Now you want the 1. You still want the West. You want to keep 2 inside weights over the West Wind. I don't agree with that. I think the West Wind 7 is a very good attacking hand. And I just at the 3. We go for Ricci with 90. And then we just wait. So if I had discarded the West Winds, what would we have ended up with? The very first turn it wants us to discard the West. So I have a 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it would want to discard the other West. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 4, 5. With a pair of 7s. The 1 it would make us discard. The 2. I would still have 3, 4, 4, 5. I would still have 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it would cut the 4 here. No, it'd probably cut the 7, maybe. Maybe I'd throw the 2 right back. The 7 has to be the pair now. Although I do have the pair in the 4s as well. Maybe that's why, because I had the pair of 4s, it decided that the 4-7 was a better pair weight. Double pair weight. Even though I have 2 of the 4s and I'm using them in a sequence as well. But then we would have drawn the 2, so we would have our double-sided if we cut the 4-7. And then we'd probably start cutting some bamboos. I think it would go 2 first, then 8. We would get Tempai there for 4-5, looking for 3-6 in the characters. And when it comes to discarding 3-6 in the characters, or 7 West, what do you think people are going to drop? It turns out it was the West one. Although the 6 did come out. Would we have had a better hand? Yeah, actually, we would have had Tanya, now that I look at it. Tanya Dora 1. On top of the Ricci. And Pinfu. Okay, you might have me on that one, MAKA. We could have gotten a lot more value there. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Goodbye. By the way, real quick one. It was half flush in the dots because he did start with 2 of them.